Hello, you beautiful people. How could possibly sitting crisscross in a chair help me with my sit to rise score? We have to start somewhere, people. We have to start somewhere. So, if it's hard for people to get into this range of motion, this is the place to start. Most of us are pretty comfortable sitting in a 90-degree angle chair with 90-degree angle knees and 90-degree angled heels and ankles. So, how do we start? We start where we are, we use what we have. Cross your ankles. If you can't cross them, get them real close together and spread your knees out wide. Get your hips used to performing in that range of motion. We walk around in a world where we sit most of the time in chairs, in car seats, in restaurant benches, on benches in parks, you name it. And then most of the time, when we get up, we go straight to up and then straight to forward and backwards. Okay, we go only in this plane of motion. We go only forward and backwards. We forget that our hips can do this, right? And they can cross our body like a soccer player, and they can turn, right? Our toes turn in and out like this. Okay, when we sit down in a chair and we crisscross our legs, we ask the ball and socket joint to move in a new range of motion. And this is a really safe, comfortable, friendly way. It's not bearing a ton of weight. There's not a lot of load on it, where we can just start here. Then what we can start to do, because your hip and your pelvis and your low back are connected, everything's connected, is we can start to lean forward in this. And you'll feel that in different places. And you'll notice that in these videos and in the whole series of 30 days, I do this a handful of times in a different variation because it's so important. It's so simple and so important to be able to do. So this is one of the first go-to places because it starts to introduce a range of motion into your hip that it might not be comfortable with, it might not be used to. As with all of the mobility drills, and you'll notice that there's a pattern. The mobility stuff is safe to do every day, multiple times a day. We should be doing it every day, multiple times a day. This is a mobility drill, right? The strength training stuff, that's to do a couple days a week, 8 to 12 repetitions at a time. This you can do 20, 30 times. You're probably not going to overdo this. And you can practice it. Lean back, lean forward, do it from a low surface, do it from a high surface. Any place that you can get your legs crossed like this, try, right? Obviously, the more extreme is you can cross your legs even more, right? And there's a version of this where we'll get to it another time, where we go more extreme, up to here. But again, you should feel this in your hips. You might feel it in your low back. You might feel it in your knees. I tell people all the time. Wherever's tightest is going to feel it first. So unless you're feeling something, I don't know, up in your neck, you're probably doing it wrong if you're feeling it up in your neck. But you're going to feel it somewhere in your lower extremity, somewhere in your back, somewhere in your spine, somewhere in your hips, lower legs. Okay? That's why this is so important for being able to get up and down off the ground. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending your time, energy, attention, effort, and investing that with me. And keep getting better every day.